Welcome to Sunday, October 7th, a day in the life of what I'm doing today. I had cardio this morning, which you saw, and then I knocked out a couple phone calls, a little bit of client work. Now I'm headed to Starbucks to check in with all my clients, to write some new programming, but I wanted to bring you along on my busy day today to show you what I'm doing, number one, but I also have a couple topics I want to talk about that I think are beneficial for you to know. All right, just got back from my client check-ins, and I wanted to talk, this is my breakfast that or lunch, meal number one. I wanted to talk to you about intermittent fasting and why I do it, what it consists of. I get a lot of questions every week of people saying, what and why do you do intermittent fasting? So intermittent fasting has a bunch of different methods that you can pick from. The method that I choose to pick from is a 16-hour fast with an 8-hour feeding window. Now, those don't have to be exact. Like today, it's about 1 o'clock. I'm probably gonna have my second meal. I eat 2 meals a day. I have one pre-workout meal, one post-workout meal, and a protein shake in between. So my feeding window is usually 6 to 7 hours, but it doesn't really matter. The key point of intermittent fasting is that you have a fasting period and a feeding period. Now, the benefits of intermittent fasting, number one is better digestion. It gives your digestive system a break. Think about you're always eating, or you eat let's say you're awake for 16 hours a day. If you have breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner, your body is always digesting food. You're always going through insulin spikes and drops, and even though that's okay, there's nothing wrong with having high insulin unless you're a diabetic or something like that. You have an insulin sensitivity, there's nothing wrong with eating throughout the day. And I want to preface this conversation with that. But intermittent fasting does give your digestive system a break. It allows time for it to just rest, which when you're not in a fed state, when you're in a fasted state, hence intermittent fasting, your body goes through a lot of these processes that help clean it and make it efficient. So your cells have these things called lysosomes in them that literally go around eating all the dead cells and converting that into energy that gets put in your bloodstream that your body can then use. You're cleaning yourself out. And imagine that takes place everywhere in your body, but imagine that taking place in your brain. You are literally cleaning your brain and body out. It's purifying yourself. So digestive system's number one. Number two, increased cognitive function. When you eat, especially if you eat carbs, and there's nothing wrong with carbs. I eat a lot of carbs every day. When you eat carbs, your body naturally spikes insulin, and when you're coming down off of that, that's why you get tired, that's why you get groggy. That's why after you eat, a lot of people want to go take a nap. That's why, because you have all this energy and then it drops quickly and you don't know what to do. By not having any food in your system and your body using the processes that it needs to go through to make it the most efficient, it increases brain function. It puts your body in a state of using ketones, AKA the keto diet. It doesn't mean you have to be on the keto diet. Like I have oatmeal, AKA carbs right here. But when your body's in a fasted state, it transforms fat into energy through the use of ketones. And that helps brain function and focus. And actually, that's what happens to be in Ritual. And you can mix Ritual in with your coffee in the morning. I got the Italian cream flavor. You mix it in with your coffee, it's ketones. So it's brain food. You mix that in, you can still be in a fasted state. I still consider myself fasted when taking this, but it's giving your brain and your body food to run off of without having to eat real food. So try that out. Links in my bio for that one too. And number three, if you're trying to cut, intermittent fasting is great, because think about it this way. Let's say that you have to write an English paper in a day, right? And instead of spending a 16-hour period writing the English paper, you spend an 8-hour period. You're either not going to be able to get as much done, or you won't be able to have as long a paper. Like you won't be able to get as much done writing in half the amount of time. Same goes for eating. If you have all day to eat, you're going to eat a lot more calories than you would if you only ate in half your day or a 6-hour period of your day. So it helps you be at a caloric deficit because you have a feeding window. Now, a couple things to think about if you're thinking about starting intermittent fasting or you want to try it. It takes a little bit of time to get used to. Like I'm in a state right now where I'm not hungry in the morning. I'm one of those people that doesn't like to eat in the morning. You could start your feeding window in the morning and finish by mid-afternoon. I have family members that do that, but you have your options open. But it does take a little bit of getting used to. You can have black coffee, you can have tea, you can have water, you can put Ritual in any of that. They also have an orange juice flavor too. You can mix that in with cold water, it tastes super duper good. But You can have calorie-free or anything under about 20 calories. Try to stay away from sugar during your fast, but it's beneficial to your body, helps with digestive system, cognitive function, focus. It even helps all your hormone levels balance in the morning. Even if you do 8 to 10 hour fast, you can get the benefits of intermittent fasting for your hormone levels. But I do recommend starting off with a 16-hour fast, 8-hour feeding window. On the way to make a clothing drop, not like drop off clothes, but like hand deliver clothing, Maxwell Fitness apparel. Because if you're in San Antonio and you don't live too far, because San Antonio is kind of big, I will personally save you shipping and hand delivery. So I'm on my way to make a drop. But speaking of drops, I dropped my ebook this morning. That link is also going to be below, and the name of that is called Foundations. And the reason I named it that is because it's for anybody at any fitness level to build a firm foundation. I teach you everything from anatomy to nutrition to training guides and supplementation so that you can know everything that you need to know in order to best build a strong foundation for what works for you. So regardless of what fitness level you're at, this is something you can benefit from reading. And I combine everything into one ebook. A lot of other online coaches, online trainers make you buy their guide to arms, legs, shoulders, chest, abs, booty, eating. They make you buy like 7 different ebooks and they charge like $50 an ebook. And I'm like, if your goal is to really change lives at the end of the day, money is not a thing to you, and you don't need to have 7 ebooks. If you were really good at writing, you would be efficient and put it in one, which is exactly what I did. So for $29.99, you get everything you need in the ebook. You can construct a lifestyle that works for you, and you gain a hell of a lot of knowledge. So that's on my website. It's in the link below. Everything you need, build your firm foundation. Firm foundations are the way to life. About to get ready to go train. Got shoulders and arms today. And I'm actually launching this new thing. It's on my website right now. But if you go to my website, you can get the workouts that I'm doing for the week going forward. I send them out on Sundays, but you can try these programs out with me, because my workout regimen is me beta testing programs that I'm either writing up for clients or going to drop in these challenges. So my workouts change every 2 weeks or so, different styles of training, but I'm always beta testing new things. And I want you to be able to beta test them with me. So if you go on my website right now and scroll down, I think it says like work out with me or try my workouts or something like that. But I'll send you the workouts that I'm doing for the week forward so that you can try them with me and you can let me know your results. So that's on there right now. But we're gonna hop into shoulders and arms today. Hoodied up so you know we're getting after it. Today's workout, I'm working more hypertrophy than volume. So I'm working a little bit, they're similar, but I'm working a little bit higher reps today because I've gone heavy the first 4 days of the week. So today I'm working with a little bit less weight, like 15 to 20% less weight and more reps. I'm shooting for 12 to 15 reps on pretty much every movement today. Really focusing on time under tension, keeping my form good, makes all the difference while you're working out. All right, my first shoulder movement today, I'm doing standing overhead shoulder press with the dumbbell. Overhead shoulder press is what I'm hitting. I like doing it standing. It makes you engage your core, it makes you engage. It's really a whole body movement when you're doing the standing overhead press. You're working your shoulders primarily, but you got to keep your whole body stable. And if your body's not stable, you're not getting the best workout for your shoulders. So that's what I'm shooting for. 455. Next exercise we're working on today is dumbbell shrugs. It's probably my favorite shoulder movement just because I like having big traps. I don't even need to train traps. I can touch traps like once a week. But when I train traps, I keep my motion slow and controlled, and I work with a decently heavy weight. So I'm gonna roll through the hundos. any amount of time. You've seen one of my shoulder days, you know this giant set right here. It's a staple of any shoulder day that I do. What it is 10 to 12 reps rear delt fly, 10 to 12 reps lateral raises, and 10 to 12 reps front raises. If you're applying mine, it's probably your program because it works so good. Moving on to arms now. First bicep exercise I like to do is rope hammer curls. I like working on the rope because I feel like I can get a much better grip with it. Rope or dumbbell, I never really do machine hammer curls. But I'm on 100 right now and I'm shooting for 8 to 12 on my rep range right now. First tricep exercise I'm working on is tricep rope push down. On these, I like to keep my elbows tucked near my sides and just push the rope straight down. It's going to give you a better contraction on your tricep. Next bicep exercise I'm doing is machine preacher curls. I haven't really thrown these in too much to my programming until about 2 weeks ago maybe, but I really like this one because right now it's allowing me to really target my biceps. So pro tip on this one, supinate your wrist. So pinkies in, thumbs out, you get a much better contraction on the bicep peak. So when you hit hammer curls, you're working the outside and the front. When you hit supinated like that, you're working the interior, so it has both bicep heads. Little pro tip. Maxwell Fitness, fun fact. Last tricep exercise, last arm exercise, last upper body exercise minus abs for the day. I'm hitting tricep overhead press. You can do this or you can do skull crushers, but you want to hit, you have 3 heads of your tricep, but I'm working short head and long head today. So you want to do overhead press. Tip on these, don't let your elbows flare out. So you see with me, I keep my elbows tucked near my head and keep my grip tight on the dumbbell. This is what it looks like. Finished up the workout, physique update, weighing in at 175 to 176 in the mornings. Nice and lean though, like feeling better than ever. Still intermittent fasting, still only eating 2 meals a day. I'm actually cutting my calories a little more just because I'm not hungry, but man, my body is on point. I've been feeling better than ever. All my levels are better, my brain function, like intermittent fasting is super good if you can do it. I highly recommend it for people that are doing it, but regardless of if you're intermittent fast or not, one thing you need to be doing, one thing you need to be implementing is nourishing your body. Like it's one thing to eat, but it's another to actually be nourishing your body with healthy food that it can use. So if you're eating processed foods, you're eating a lot of crap and not feeling good, it's time to change something up. Gonna wrap this vlog up here. Hope you enjoyed it. Got a lot coming, got a lot dropping. It's been a super tuned in, just grind work mode weekend, and I like it. I'm feeling good. But workout was good. I think I covered all my updates in this video, but be sure to be following me on Instagram. All those links, all my social medias are down in the description box below, but I want you to be able to check out and keep up with me and follow me on what I'm doing. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here, and I'll see you in the next one.
What you want, I got what you need.